Well, hello there. This is Cheryl Stinchcomb, and I'm the founder of Profit Penning and the author of Pinterest Marketing. And today I'm coming to you. I wanted to create a three-part training series that's going to help teach business owners and entrepreneurs how do you grow your fan base on Pinterest and increase your business profits. So, what if I could show you how to market your business on Pinterest and start making a profit in a short period of time without spending a dime on marketing? Would this be of value to you? Many business owners have asked me, Cheryl, how do I go about promoting my business on Pinterest? They've also asked, how do I show my products so that they get more attention and they drive more traffic to my website? And how can an image actually direct someone to purchase my products and services through Pinterest? And their biggest obstacle is, where do I find the time to learn how to market and how much money is it going to cost me? Well, as business owners, we all have the same challenges and really similar obstacles to marketing our business on social media. The majority of us lack the time to learn all the ins and outs to social media to increase our business sales. And a lot of us are just tired of spending marketing dollars on pay-per-click, especially on Facebook, and just not seeing the results in the bank account. And do you also feel like the social media market is saturated and that you just can't get your message heard through all the other noise? Well, I marketed my business on Facebook and I was spending hundreds of dollars on pay-per-click ads. And even though I was growing my fan base, I wasn't 100% satisfied with the results, especially when I looked at the amount I spent on marketing and the amount of money in my bank account. And so I came up with a social media wish list, and this is what I really needed. I went out searching for a new social media home, and I needed one that wasn't saturated. I didn't want to have to spend hundreds on marketing pay-per-click to be able to get the attention and attract my target market. I needed to be able to establish myself as a leader. And my last need was I needed to be able to fit the marketing into my schedule. I needed to spend less time marketing with a higher return on my investment. So, if I could package this deal, does that not sound like a dream come true? Well, it actually does exist. And this is when I found the social media platform that fit into my hectic, busy schedule. I could market without spending a dime. I was able to earn a profit in a very short amount of time, and I established myself as a leader. And the social media network I used is Pinterest. So once I started using Pinterest for my business, in just 3 short months, I had more followers on Pinterest than my Facebook page, and it didn't cost me a penny. My website traffic increased by 84%. And one morning I woke up to see a $1,000 sale in my inbox. So once these strategies came into play and great things started happening, I knew I was on the right social media for my business. And after all these things started happening, I started grabbing attention of other business owners, and they started reaching out, wanting to know my strategies and if they would work for them as well. And a lot of them asked, so why in the world would you not use the number one social media platform, Facebook? Why is that not your first choice for marketing your business? Well, these are the answers that I gave them. Believe it or not, Pinterest is ranked the third most popular social media site, and it drives more traffic to websites than YouTube, Google Plus, and LinkedIn combined. 70% of the market visits Pinterest to get inspired of what to buy. This is 63% higher than Facebook. Pinterest is also the number one e-commerce social media site, with Facebook following in second. And the average Pinterest purchase is $140 to $180. The average purchase on Facebook is half this amount. And Twitter generates over 400% more revenue than Twitter and 27% more than Facebook. I realized that if I didn't use Pinterest as a marketing avenue for my business, then I was absolutely missing out on sales. So do you want to sell your products and services to make profits on Pinterest? Well, then I have some really good news for you. You don't have to sell like we did years ago. You don't have to have an expensive website that costs you thousands to get started. You don't have to create a sales page or a video page to promote your products and services. And even better news is you don't have to buy banner ads, solo ads, or even pay-per-click advertising to get your business noticed. All you need is a free business Pinterest profile and start pinning eye-catching photos that link to your website and directly to your products and your services. Posting vibrant pictures and videos are becoming more popular, and that's one of the reasons why Facebook purchased Instagram. Okay, so if you don't know the slightest thing about Pinterest, or if you're worried about learning a new social media marketing strategy, then I want to put you at ease because there are really just 4 phases or 4 steps to follow, and they're really simple. The first one is to set up and optimize your profile. You're going to do this through unique boards and pins, along with techniques to help build your following. The second is you're just going to learn how to attract your customers. You'll do that through being able to choose the right images, through storytelling and organizing, along with the infographics that you're going to offer. The third stage is just connecting with your customers. With this, you're going to use different marketing strategies such as consistent pinning, blog articles, videos, contests, and promotions. And lastly is just you're promoting your business. And you start building profits through building your list, email marketing, and launching product campaigns. Now, marketing on Pinterest has never been easier. In fact, there's only 5 things that you need to start earning profits with Pinterest. Okay, the first thing you're going to have is, well, you need a website. And I'm not talking about one that costs thousands of dollars. Do you have a WordPress blog? Well, then you have a website that you can sell from. Do you have an eBay, Amazon account, or an Etsy account? Well, if you have any of those, you have a website, and there's so many options out there that are very inexpensive, and some of them are free. The second is, well, you just need to set up your free Pinterest business account, and that literally can be set up within 5 minutes. Step 3 is you need products and services to offer. Now, let's say maybe you have a book or an ebook that you want to sell. Maybe you sell homes, you're in real estate. Maybe your services you're trying to offer is you're a wedding planner or you're a photographer. Maybe you're a hairdresser or you make your own jewelry. But the bottom line is you don't have to create your own products. You can offer affiliate programs as well. You can sell products from Amazon. These are products that you don't have to stock, but you can make a percentage of the sale. The options are endless. So just understand that you don't have to create your own products to promote on Pinterest. But if you do, it's a great place to promote your products. So if you don't want to create your own products, just know that doesn't need to be an obstacle to hold you back from earning profits and marketing on Pinterest. Number 4 is I want you to think long term. I want you to think how you're going to increase your sales over time. And to do this, I recommend that you end up getting a landing page and an email autoresponder. This helps you to build a relationship with your customers. Now, you don't need this to get started. It's just a great way to be able to increase your sales over time and to keep your business and your Pinterest account alive and making profits. So the last one, to master everything you need to know about Pinterest and to start making profits within the first 25 days, is you only need 25 minutes per day, and you're going to be well on your way to monetizing your Pinterest business account. Now, since your first step to earning profits on Pinterest is to learn how to optimize your Pinterest business profile, then I want to help you get started with the right foundation from the absolute beginning. Since the first step to monetizing your Pinterest account is by optimizing your Pinterest business account, Since the first step to monetizing your Pinterest account and making money is by optimizing your profile, then I want to help you get started with the right foundation from the beginning. The foundation of your profile must be dialed in before moving forward with aggressive marketing on Pinterest. And there are 3 main areas. You need to understand how to write an effective profile. You need to understand the perfect anatomy of the Pinterest pin and how to organize and create SEO-friendly boards. And it all starts with your profile. If you don't have the right profile in place, your pins and your boards will not perform like you expected. Now, not optimizing your Pinterest profile is one of the biggest mistakes that I see business owners make. There are 5 critical steps to optimizing your profile, and most people don't place enough importance on their profile. So I want to explain to you why you need to be different and why you should think through this entire process. All right, first let's talk about visual branding and name recognition. Now, no matter which social media network you're on, you need to use the same name if you can. Now, this might be obvious when you're branding a company, but what if you're an online marketer? What if you're a freelancer? Or if you're a life coach? I've seen many people use the business name on one social media and then the other, they use their personal name, so it's not consistent. And you don't want to confuse your target market. You want the business name to match on all networks. So if you're branding a company, then use the company name. For me, I brand myself, so I use my name. And your profile picture is really important as well. In fact, it may be one of the most important things that gives you credit. Now, when you are naming your company name, just know that Pinterest is limited to 15 characters. So if your company name or your name is longer than this, like mine is, you need to try and think of something that people are going to be relate to your company. If you can, if your company name is keyword rich, that's even better. But so for New York Times, instead of spelling it out, they did NY Times. So if you have to shorten your name or your company name, just get a little bit creative with it so people will actually recognize who you are. Now, the profile picture is really important. In fact, it may be the most important thing on your profile that's going to give you credit and create credibility on Pinterest. So how do you brand through a profile picture? Well, I want to give you an example. On the left-hand side, we have Better Homes and Gardens that's using their basic plain green logo. And then take a look on the right. This is called the beauty department. Now, it's a little bit tough to see because they're using a different logo now, so I wasn't able to pull it up. But if you zoom in, you can see it's beautiful women with really long hair, which is obviously they're catering to their name, which is beauty. So look how much more attention the beauty department on the right gets than the profile on the left. So the more attention, there's more red. The less attention is a little bit more green. Now you'll notice that the increased attention is being paid larger to the area on the page of the right, and they spent a lot of time viewing the profile picture and then looking at the top rows. So consistently, a better profile picture may actually prime users to be more interested and stay longer and explore your content. Since then, Better Homes and Garden has always been changing their profile picture, and they tie it into seasons. And you can also see that the beauty department has changed, but they're using something that makes sense, something that you can relate to, and they're making it more personal. So a profile picture is essential in priming or instructing a viewer on what kind of content they're going to find on your profile and how they should interpret the actual content. So let me give you a demonstration. Let's imagine that you have 2 identical hypothetical profiles that represents an iPad game for children, but they had to be 2 different profile pictures. So let's use these as an example. So obviously you're going to be marketing to both children and to adults, but the adults are the ones that purchase the games. So by looking at these, and if you're a parent, which profile content would you trust more? Which profile do you believe is more dedicated to creating a fun and educational experience for your child? And which profile would you more strongly associate with the children's app? Well, obviously the one on the left, you don't really know what it is, but the one on the right really creates a more personal interaction, and it helps you to visualize your own children enjoying the app. Let's take a look at a bigger brand, because this rule also applies here. So option 1 with Tommy Hilfiger, you have their logo, but on the right hand side, it's showing more confidence in people wearing the brand, elegance, style, and class, which means miles and miles more to a consumer than just the logo. So a profile picture says a lot about the brand. It can also help with an emotional engagement. So here is a way to be able to combine the best of both worlds, and it's a win-win for everyone. In the middle, we've got another Better Homes and Gardens profile that was really promoting around Christmas time or the holiday time. And everyone knows the golden arches. So they could have literally just used the golden arches as their profile picture, but instead they want to tie in what they're really known for, which is their famous fries. And then Shoe Mint on the right, well, they're using the founder and the logo. So if you're able to combine both, it's a great win-win for you as the business owner. Now, the third thing you need to think about is optimizing your description or your about section. So let's take a look at Shoe Mint as an example. One of the things that you really have to use and focus on is you want to make sure you're using keywords for your business. This is going to help you get found when people are typing those keywords into the search area of Pinterest. So with here, she has stylist, shoemaking, even Steve Madden, shoe collection, fashion. So again, you can visit other competitors' profiles and just see how they're using keywords in their descriptions. And just remember, you only have 160 characters. So you want to maximize those as much as you can and be able to use as many keywords for your business, but also make sure that it makes sense. Now here's an example for me is you want to make sure you're giving out a consistent branding message. And so in this about section, make sure it describes who you are and what you do. And so for me, I focus on helping entrepreneurs, I help business owners, and what I do is I help them grow their loyal customer base or their fan base to increase their sales, whether that's through social media, whether that's teaching leaders or trainers in their business to make sure they're delivering great customer service to keep the customers coming back. It's online marketing campaigns and also teaching entrepreneurs public speaking and how to become a stronger leader. So as you start developing your own about section, make sure that you utilize them wisely, those characters, because you only have 160. Now, number 4 is to verify your website. Now, first of all, what is a verified website? Well, when you verify it, your website, you are automatically telling Pinterest that you own it. This establishes a link between the website and your Pinterest account. Then your account is marked with the check mark, which displays next to your website on your profile page and below your name in the results. So when you verify the website, you also get access to your Pinterest analytics, which is really important. Where do you get the instructions? Well, you just go to Pinterest Help Center, type in verify website, and they're going to give you 2 different ways to be able to set it up. And it's really simple, and based on where your website's being hosted, it's going to give you a step-by-step instruction. So here it is when it's done. It's going to have the website with the check mark next to it. Now, one of the reasons why you really want to verify your website is you do not want to use any of the 160 characters in your about section to use a website. It's just going to take up an area that you can use keywords. So that's another reason why you really want to verify your website. Now, the last one is location. And if you have a storefront, then you definitely want to include your city and your state. But since I offer everything online, then I just put online and worldwide as my location. And again, you can do whatever is appropriate for your business, but you definitely want to include a location. So I've been able to help a few people, and I have a couple testimonies. One is Skip. He is a filmmaker, and he said there's plenty of great information in everything that I've learned from you, and I've learned so much, and I've been monitoring my results on PinPuff, and my most impressive increase was his viral score, which means it jumped from 31 all the way up to 97.7 within 1 week, which means his pins were going more viral. He was getting more attention through the training that he received. Another one is from Dana Neal, who is a life coach, and she said, I'm loving the Pinterest training. I'm learning what I wanted to know 4 months ago. But there is a challenge that comes with Pinterest, and the number one challenge to become successful marketing your business on Pinterest is to understand the number one purpose of Pinterest and how you're supposed to use it to market your business. But luckily for you, the solution is really simple. The number one purpose of Pinterest is just to get the customer to click on your pin and to go visit your website. So when the customer clicks the pin, it takes them to your website for more valuable information and the potential sale. So to get the click, you need to know how to attract your customers. So I'm going to give you 8 ways. They're proven strategies to help engage your customers and turn those images into sales. Now, the biggest mistake I want to cover right out of the gate is made when promoting physical products on Pinterest. And this mistake is not showing these products in use. The products, they have to be able to show your viewer or your customer, how does it solve their problem? How does it improve their lifestyle? How does it make a difference in their life? So here's a few examples to show you some difference. In fact, you want to show the products in action versus just the product itself. There's a big difference in looking at a kid vacuum toy just as a product as it is on the bottom versus showing a child having a really good time with the toy. The same goes for anything. Imagine the difference with, a girl in a wedding dress versus seeing it on a hanger. It's about the bride. It's about what she looks like. It's how beautiful she is. You want people to be able to picture themselves using your products. So if your product or service solves a problem, figure out how you can portray the solution visually. And the rest of the visual strategies I'm going to cover is going to help you to be able to convey this message, whether you offer physical products or you offer services. So the second thing I want to talk to you about is on your visual pictures and what you want to do. You want to use text over your pictures when it makes sense. This is going to help you to get your message out. Not everyone is going to read the description of the pin on Pinterest. So you want them to be able to look at the picture and get the message that you want them to understand immediately. In fact, if you don't have Photoshop, and most people do not, there's other software you can use, but a resource that is so simple and so easy is PicMonkey.com. It doesn't take any time at all, and you don't have to be techie to use it. But you just want to make sure to be careful to not pin pictures that have a copyright, and just always give credit where credit is due to make sure you protect yourself. So at any point in time, you can take your own pictures and add your text. That's the direction that you'd like to head. Okay, the third way to be able to engage your customers is you also need to add a call to action to the graphic. A lot of times the customers don't know what you want them to do. So a little encouragement to be able to share or repin your graphics always helps. So a call to action is literally asking the viewer just to do something with your picture. And so when you add a call to action to your pictures, it actually can increase your interaction and engagement by 80%, which is absolutely huge. The fourth one are quotes, and quotes are popular on any social media, but they're especially popular on Pinterest. And you can always find really great quotes to put together. You can always come up with your own quotes from your own business and put it on top of, a product picture or showing people interacting with your product, and you can have a quote to go along with it. Quotes really get repinned more than anything else. Okay, the fifth one is you want to make sure you're always providing value to your customer. You want to be able to help them out. The more you give to them, the more that you're going to get in return. So a couple ideas is maybe some checklists or some cheat sheets that will help your customers. Checklists are always fun because they can be visually appealing, like this one on the left, and they're also really useful. So if I had a website about good parenting skills, then this is a chore list for a little girl, and it's something I could pin on Pinterest and link back to an article or a blog article or maybe some products that I offer that just help you organize your household when you have kids. I also like cheat sheets too. These can help someone, just to remember all the details when it comes to setting something up. Because I help people with Pinterest and to set up their business accounts, I created a cheat sheet that's going to help walk them through every step that they need to do to set up their profile. The number 6 is videos, and videos perform just as well on Pinterest as images do. And so we all know that people are really attracted to visuals, but even more so when they see someone in action. When you're able to put a video on, especially if you're talking about your company or your products, people get to learn more about you. You get to storytell about your business versus just a picture, and people can really relate. And on Pinterest, you can actually pin the video itself to where it actually plays inside Pinterest, or you can use a still video picture, so when they click on the pin, it drives them directly to your website where you're hosting the video. You can also use videos to help promote how to use a product. You can teach somebody how to do something. You can use customer testimonials And you can also visually show how your product solves your customers' problems. Number 7 is about infographics, and infographics are very popular on Pinterest. Now, the most important thing about infographics is to be able to pin your own content in it, whether it's statistics about your company, whether it's a step-by-step process that helps them to do things that can promote certain products such as cosmetics, or if you're a hairdresser, how to fix your hair a certain way. You know, a lot of people think they can't create infographics on their own. They think it's really expensive. Well, there honestly are so many different resources to be able to create infographics, but I'm just going to give you one resource in this training video that you can use that's free. And they have a lot of great templates. All you have to do is go in and change the content, and you can even upload your logo or your pictures. And it's www.infogr.am. And so this one I just put together really fast. It's just top 20 power words that sell. And literally it took me less than 5 minutes. So when you create your own infographic, just be sure and include your website when you can to be able to get maximum exposure when it's repinned. Now, number 8, this is our last way that I'm going to share with you today in your strategy of how do you engage your customers through vibrant pins to be able to turn those into sales. And number 8 is one of my favorite. It's free, valuable content. In fact, these graphics can do a lot of different things. You can do a contest with it. You can give something away. So one of the examples here is I like to give out a sample of my Pinterest marketing book. It's incredibly valuable. It has different screenshots. It's a step-by-step instructional guide that can get anyone that's just starting on Pinterest and turn into a master of Pinterest and marketing their business in no time at all. So what I do is I have this pin here, and when they click on it, it'll drive them back to my website to where they can download a sample of the book and decide, hey, is it something that's going to be of value to me, or is it not something that's going to work for me at this time? You can do a pin it to win it contest as well. You know, there are just so many ideas, and people are always wanting value. You know, what's in it for them? And when you give it away for free, well, they really appreciate you. They start to pay closer attention to your brand and what you have to offer them. So how do you master Pinterest marketing for your business? How do you start earning profits with Pinterest? It's simple. There's 4 phases or stages that you have to learn. And the first phase, you just need to learn how to optimize your profile. How do you name your boards and your pins and organize them? And how do you go after finding the right followers? The second phase is just attracting your target market. You do this through 3 different ways. You understand how to choose the right images. How do you show your products and services to be able to attract your customers? How do you tell stories about your business? And how do you go about creating infographics? The third phase is connecting with your target market. You're going to do this through different marketing strategies. You might do it through blog articles. You might have videos. You might be able to run contests or promotions that's really going to connect your customer with your profile and back to your website. And then phase 4 is you need to promote your business for sales and traffic. You can do this by learning how to build a list through Pinterest. How do you tie in email marketing? And how do you build campaigns or launch a new product on Pinterest? All of this is going to get taught through profit pinning so that you can start earning your profits on Pinterest. So how will profit pinning help your business? Well, I'm going to talk to you about these 4 different phases and what it's going to do for you and how it can improve your business. In phase 1, we talked about optimizing. It's how to optimize your profile for traffic and sales. In fact, in the very beginning, you're going to be provided with a quick start action guide. It's going to teach you how to write the right marketing strategy to be able to start getting results on Pinterest fast. You're going to learn how to set up and optimize an official Pinterest business profile, which you have to be able to get started. Also, you're going to be able to watch step-by-step video tutorials. They're going to walk you through how to optimize your profile, how to name your boards and organize them, and what are all the perfect anatomy things you have to have for a pin, because that will actually determine whether you get found in the search engines of Pinterest and also on Google. Now, phase 2, we roll into how do you attract your target market. Well, we have really simple tutorials that's going to teach you how to create great visual content That's going to attract more paying customers to your profile. We also have 7 strategies to help get your pins to go viral fast. All that means is that your followers will repin your pins through these strategies, and you're going to be able to reach more followers and be able to build your audience. We're going to go ahead and give you secrets to building credibility with your target market on Pinterest. There are absolutely some things you do not want to be doing. And if you do those things on Pinterest, you're going to lose your followers and you're going to lose your sales. We also have creative and effective ideas for your Pinterest boards that help you rank on the first page of Google with your Pinterest profile. We also have resources to help curate your own infographics that don't cost you anything. Now, the third phase, we talk about how do you connect with your followers on Pinterest. And this one's so important, but you're going to receive 55 proven marketing strategies for 3 different levels. We've got a beginner level, an intermediate, and an advanced. And what's so great about all these marketing strategies, they're all free. They don't cost anything. Next, we're going to get the simple steps on how to set up your contest. There are steps that you have to take. You will want to run contests because when you do that, you're going to be able to drive more traffic back to your website. Also, I'm going to have the list of the best tools that's going to help you track and analyze your marketing results, whether it's just on your pins, on your boards also, or if it's tracking your contest results or your promotion results. And lastly, in phase 3, we're going to give you 13 ways to help increase your followers fast. The more followers you have, the more people you're going to reach in the market. All right, and your last phase, which is phase 4, is where you learn how to promote your business to increase your sales. You're going to learn ways to be able to sell your products even if you don't have a list. And what's even more important, let's say you don't have products to sell. Let's say you're a service-based company. Well, that's okay. We're going to have some really great marketing strategies to teach you how to promote your services online on Pinterest. I'm going to give you 8 simple steps on how to build your list using Pinterest. And we also have 25 ways to help monetize your products and your services. And what's more important for future sales, we're also going to teach you how do you launch a new product or how do you build a campaign that's going to help explode your bank account. You know, this training is also going to include a training printable tracker. Basically, it's going to give you 25 days. That's how the program's set up for someone that's incredibly busy. Within 25 days and only 25 minutes a day, you should be able to master Pinterest and start earning profits. And this is a really easy tracker for you. It's going to track it by each week, by each day, so you know exactly where you left off. Secondly, we have a lot of video training. Some of it's going to be PowerPoint to be able to explain and give you a foundation. And then what we'll do is we'll go into Pinterest. I'm going to show you how to do everything step by step to help guide you. And lastly, there's going to be activity downloads for every training. You know what's really important is after you go through a training and you see it done on Pinterest, you need a guide, something that's going to help you. So maybe there's some things you need to work on, whether it's writing a marketing strategy, or maybe you just need a checklist when it comes to pinning things and doing videos, or step by step of how do you increase your following. We're going to give you downloads that you can either save to your laptop or your computer, or you can print out and hold on to. You know, there is more than 15 hours of training in this program. And you know, when you think about hiring a social media manager, you know, they charge anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a month. Or they'll charge you by hour, which is about $100 per hour, which means based on what the program has to offer, you know, profit pinning, the training at this point is worth $1,500. You know, but that's not all I want to give you. More than just the basics of the program, I want to give you 4 bonuses. And these are really important to help you through your process. The first one is, hey, we all love Facebook. Well, maybe we don't love Facebook, but we're all on Facebook. And I think it's really important as you go through a program, you're learning something new, that you need to be able to have support. So, of course, I'll be on the Profit Pinning private group, answering questions and being there to help you. But you can also share any ideas or throw out, you know, a contest idea. What do you think about this to the team? You know, the other people that are in profit pinning. So it's a really great resource to always go back to and always know, hey, what is up and new and fresh on Pinterest? Bonus number 2 is I have a Pinterest marketing ebook. It's a great book and it really partners well with this program. The reason why is it outlines everything step by step with actual screenshots. So you don't have to worry about remembering everything from the video. You're going to have this book that you can download and you can refer back to at any point in time. Bonus number 3 is I want to give you 101 creative Pinterest board names. One of the greatest things on Pinterest is you can capture a target market by just naming the board something, by having a unique name but also tying in a keyword. So we're going to give you 101 different names. A lot of them are going to apply to any industry, and some are very specific to an industry, so it's going to be a really great tool to get you started. Then bonus 4 is one of my favorites. It's called Outsider's Point of View. Well, isn't it great when you have someone that's experienced with Pinterest and has had a lot of success that can come to your profile, look at your boards and your pins, and see how everything is set up and give you feedback? Well, at any time in the program, I will give you feedback one time, which means that maybe you want to set up your profile and you want to ask me to take a look at it, then I'll do that. Maybe you want to wait till you finish the program and you say, Cheryl, look at my entire Pinterest account. What is it that I need to improve on? And what I'll be able to do is take a look at, are you applying all the things that this program taught you? Because if you are, you're going to have success. And if not, I can help identify those things for you. So these 4 bonuses put together, they're going to be worth $450, which brings the entire profit penning program a total value of $1,950. But I don't want you to have to spend that. I don't want anything to hold you back from using this free resource, this free social media to market your business and start earning profits. So your cost today is only $97. How in the world can I give such a value to you? Well, in many ways, that's easy to answer. It's an online program. It's always going to be there online, and it's less expensive to host it online. I don't have to produce DVDs and pay a graphic designer. I don't have to pay for shipping. I don't have to redo a video and send out a DVD when there's updates. And we know social media changes all the time. Just more importantly, I want you to get started. I don't want any excuses to stop you from using the social media to start earning profits. And so here's one thing I want to remove out of your way. I want to give you a 100% money back guarantee, and you have 30 days. And I know that this program is going to work for you. Everything I did in this program is what helped me to start earning profits. It's what helped drive 84% more traffic to my website. And I started getting more clients through Pinterest. So you have a 30-day, 100% money back guarantee. No questions asked. And I will personally issue a refund. So all you have to do at this point is just click the Add to Cart button at the bottom. And don't wait. Go ahead and get started. This is going to be a great program for you. You're going to learn so much. In fact, everything you do on other social medias you can use on Pinterest. But more importantly, you don't have to pay for pay-per-click ads. You don't have to pay for any marketing whatsoever. It's all free, and you're going to get some great return on your investment. But I have a surprise bonus for you. After you finish the program and you succeed, and I know you will, I actually already have a next step that's going to be waiting for you. So here's some testimonials. I think it's really important that you know other people have gone through this program and other people have had a lot of success and different people from different industries. So I have Skip, who's a filmmaker, and he said there's plenty of great information and I've learned so much. I've been monitoring my results on PinPuff, and my most impressive increase was a viral score. And a viral score is basically how often you get repinned so you can reach more followers. And his score jumped from a low 31 all the way up to a high 97. And all of this was done within 1 week based on the training that he was receiving. And this 97.7 score is out of 100%. Then a health and beauty coach, which is Kitty Hilton, says, thanks a million, Cheryl, for the expert and easy to follow training. I enjoyed every minute. Liz Jones said, before watching Cheryl's training, I thought I had to hire someone to make cool pin images to promote my first online product. Way to go on the Pinterest video training. I got a ton of value, and now I have other friends taking the course too. And then lastly, a coach, which is Dana Neal. I'm loving the Pinterest training. I'm learning what I wanted to know 4 months ago. So don't wait. Don't hesitate. I don't know what you're waiting for. I want to see you on the inside of Profit Pinning, because together, I want you and I to work together through our training to help you earn profits on Pinterest. Hey, I'll see you on the inside.